afternoon. My name is Yeled Thompson. I'm a graphic designer by trade. The name of my company is Top Notch Designs and Graphics. I specialize in logos, flyers, business cards, etc. I'm from Freeport, Bahamas. It was so surreal actually going out during the storm and evading power lines, trees, and then as far as I could walk, as far as I could drive, the car ended up stalling out. So I had to walk through like a half a mile of water. As a father, I lost a child before as an infant, right? And I got the call because I wasn't staying with them. She was staying with her mother. So my phone was like on 5% battery life. I got the call and her mother was like, "Yeled, the water's to the window. We need you to get in now." So much to the dismay of my father, I just dropped everything, let him know, boom, boom, boom. For a point in time, he tried to deter me, but I looked at him and said, if it was me, I'm sure he would do it too, especially if I was a 6-year-old. So I got there, the standard 5-foot fence, the water was already pretty much above that. So when I got there, there was this guy who lived in their neighborhood. He has a sewage truck, a very big diesel operated sewage truck. And he had about, I would say about 10 people on his truck already. He was like, "Where you going?" Like, and I was like, "My family's in there, my daughter's in there, I gotta go." So he's like, we gotta go now. I don't even know where they was planning on going, right? So he's like, we gotta go now. So it's like, "Bro, please, give me 5 minutes, to almost swim over the gate. We had to break the gate, pretty much swim into the property. And then we got to the side door, but the water was probably knee high inside the house already, because yeah. So we had to figure out a way to get the door open. We got the door open. I grabbed her, and everyone else. There was about 3 other people in the house. So I grabbed her. The other guy went back over the fence. I had to hand her over to him, so
all of this is with 185 miles per hour winds.
Definitely, this was in the eye, because people asked me before, this was in the eye or the lull of the storm, or anything. This was actually during the actual bulk of the storm. That it happened so quickly. I think the whole transaction was about literally 5 minutes. We had to break the fence down because it was kind of getting gnarly. We had to pull it completely down, and then we finally made it to the truck. I had to get them on the truck, make sure they were secure. And then the next question was like, where do you go? Luckily, the road that my daughter lives off is like 2 corners up from our church, Freeport Gospel Chapel. And the guy, he knew me from there. The guy who was operating the truck, and he just looked at me like, "Freeport Gospel Chapel?" I was like, "I guess." So I didn't have any keys or anything, and thank God my father was thinking ahead, because I was in a Jeep, and like I said, the Jeep stalled out almost to the end of the corner. Now he was in a big truck, and he couldn't even make it through on his truck. So he thought ahead, and he went to the church, opened up the door. And the church has 2 buildings. It's a multi-purpose building, and the chapel. The chapel was already covered. The chapel was already about waist high in water. So we had to go to the other building because it's more elevated, and then we stayed in there. I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but I think it was about 15 to 17 of us. We were just praying, like, "Lord, please don't let the water come any higher," because it was already up to the steps in that building. And that building is already elevated at least 5 to 6 feet off the ground. So we were pretty much just watching and waiting out, because we were pretty much stuck. And just to hear the winds and the rain and the surge of the storm is something you'll never forget. Honestly, it's something you will never forget. I would say I'm most thankful for God allowing my family to be safe and coming out of the ordeal healthy, along with myself, just allowing us to come out of that ordeal with our lives, with our health. And most people lost material things, but those things can always be, you can always get those things back. Because I personally know people who passed away in the storm, and who had family members who passed away. And so the thing I'm most thankful for and grateful for is having my family, and still being to have that close-knit bond with them, and because it could have been a lot worse.
You mentioned that you lost a child before. And going through this whole thing, you didn't even think twice.
No.
When your daughter, your 6-year-old, was pretty much in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
You jumped into action immediately.
No hesitation.
If you were to write a note
Mm-hmm.
to your little girl,
Hi, Levi.
Daddy?
You could hear me?
Yes,
You okay?
yes, yes.
Okay. I have to read something to you, okay?
Me?
Yeah, I have to read something to you.
Okay.
You listening?
Yes.
Okay. Dear Leah, since the first time I held you in my arms, my heart initially melted. You are the reason I strive for greatness each and every day. I love you with all my heart, and you are the most sweetest little girl a father could ask for. I would do it all over again if you were ever in harm's way at any time. When I am having the worst days, just hearing "Hi, Daddy" or "I love you, Daddy" brings the biggest ray of sunshine ever. I am so thankful to have you in my life, and I will always protect you and love you and provide for you. My sweet Leah, bye.
I am.
Bye.
Bye.
Feel a little overwhelmed. A little emotional, but I know it's a good feeling, because, you would try to show it, but you don't really express yourself like that to the people you love on a regular basis. So it felt good. It was short and sweet, but it felt good telling her that.
mm-hmm.
Any father or young father in particular, don't ever hesitate to tell your child how much you love them and appreciate them, no matter the age, because you may think they don't understand, but trust me, they understand. A child's brain is like a sponge, so they absorb and they pay attention to everything. And I would just say, time goes so fast from my personal experience. Like I said, I remember when she was a baby, but just spend as much time with your child. Always remember they're always watching everything you do. So sometimes you have to hone in a certain reaction, or you have to, but just always remember they're always watching. So you always want to leave a positive impact on them every chance you get, because they remember that. Children remember the good and the bad. So I would just say, be expressive, tell them how much you love them and appreciate them, and watch what you do around them, because it's very impactful. They look up to you. And that's that.